More Captain Marvel coming your way here with 7, count them, 7 Captain Marvels, all vintage, all waiting for you. We got numbers 9 through about 15 or so. Let's get into it. I'm going to walk you through each one and we'll show you everything you need to know. Starting off with number 9 right here. We're going to take some pictures as we do it so you can get an idea of the front cover. We'll get a picture of the back cover here real quick, and then I'm going to show you, in addition to that, we'll show you the wiggle jiggle. What is that? Well, we're going to let the light shine on all the different parts here as we wiggle and jiggle all the way. That way you can see any of these little tiny marks that you might not otherwise see in the catalog. Any little creasing, wrinkling, etc. We'll show you the back as well. That way you have an opportunity to see everything that you would see if you were here with us in the gallery, including a little bit of the interiors. Why? Well, because back in 1968, young Johnny might have taken out his crayons or his marker and written his name on it to let you know that this was his book. That's fantastic for young Johnny, but not as good for you as a collector. So we want you to be able to see, at the very minimum, the inside covers. We'll show you a little bit of the interiors, so you can get an idea of the quality and condition of the pages. What you may say is off-white or ecru, I might say is white or yellow or any other owl card color. And since you're not here with your owl card in the gallery, this is an opportunity for you to see for yourself. You'll get little things like this dent, which might not have shown up otherwise in the catalog photo, but you'll get a chance to see it here. And finally, the last of it here, where again, young Johnny might have written his name next to these weird Iron Man monsters. And that will do it. So now you have an idea of exactly how it's going to work. We'll show you the next one here with number 10, Die Trader, which is German for the Trader. And we're going to show you, this is some more Vince Coletta. This is the first issue of 1969, if I'm not mistaken. Get a couple of shots of the back as well. There we go. And one more of the front, just for safety, before we show you the wiggle jiggle here. And same on the back. A little yellower on the back. We do have what may have been, I'm going to guess this was probably not a mark by the newsstand. Sometimes you'll get newsstand marks letting you know when you take them off, but that seems to say $2, so I imagine it was perhaps young Johnny's little brother a few years later trying to sell it at a flea market, yard sale. We'll show you some more of the inside. All of Marvel's drinking buddies came to pay a visit. Harold Danvers there on it before we move on. And again, the usual suspects doing all the heavy lifting on this one. So there you have number 10. Before we move in to more of 1969 as Captain Marvel gets some new powers with Rebirth. So a little bit of a minor key on this one. Herb Trimpe doing some of the work here on the covers. You may remember G.I. Joe, etc. Sadly, we've lost him, but we still have his work right here. A little bit nicer cover here. Some ticking, as you would expect on a book of this age. I don't think too much that won't, a little bit of issues right here. I don't think too much that wouldn't press out nicely if you care about such things. If you cut and press, clean and press. This, a little bit more problematic. Again, something that can be cleaned. For some reason, it has 250 written on it right there. Still, easily done. In fact, that's probably could be done not too badly. For a moment there, I thought it was Marvel value stamp, but we're not there yet. We're only in 1969. That's something that you could probably even do yourself. If you know about such things, you can pretty easily as we move on to follow-up from the last issue that we saw. So again, number 11, brand new powers. And a pretty good looking book. Moving on to the moment of the Manslayer. Watch out, here he comes. We're going to show you on the back, a little bit darker on the back than I would like, a little bit more yellowing than I would prefer, but not a bad copy. No real damage that I'm seeing, but let's wiggle jiggle just to make sure. A little tannish. And I'll show you the front there. Again, that Manslayer. Some Black Widow in this one. I'll show you the inside covers. As we flip through just a little bit to get an idea of quality and condition of the pages. Not liking the feel of this cover, so again, a little bit browner here. I like the splash page. Pretty nice there. Dick Ayers. Designer. Interesting. Chosen just designer. Hensler, what have you. So a little bit of roughness right here that I don't particularly like, but as a reading copy, fantastic. For you fans out there, for you folks that might care about quality and condition, grading, etc., just be aware. A couple of shots of this, brighten it up a little bit for the catalog. As we flip it over, this is number 13, I believe some Iron Man in this one, if I'm not mistaken. I am absolutely mistaken. The next one has some Iron Man. I'm very wrong. All right, so we'll shine some light on this. This one you got a little bit Gary Friedrich doing some of the heavy lifting on this one, as well as Vince Beretta, as usual. So you see right there. Let's get one more photo for the catalog. Yep. And then we'll start in. I'm going to do it backwards this time. Why not? We'll see what happens. So we'll do the front inside cover. Ho, ho, ho. With some times. What kind of times? Just times. It's actually harder to do it this way. I'm going to do it this way. I don't know why. For some reason, it's just, I suppose, easier to turn with the left hand. So you see some quality and condition of the pages before finally we finish out with the back cover. Now we move on to some, whoop, getting away from us there. We move on to some Captain Marvel and Iron Man right here. Get a couple of shots for the catalog. This is what the Marvel Cinematic Universe would have looked like in 1968, 69. Back to give an exact idea, we are in June of 1969. We'll give you the wiggle jiggle, a little bit of issues right here. Want to make sure you see a little bit of creasing up at that top there, not on the back here, but here, so I'll come back to it. I caught it as we were flipping. Be aware of that. You can see how the light shines differently, and that's why we shine the light. Ooh, very nice. Nice bright white. I'm surprised. A little less white over here, but again, in 1968, 1969, well over 50 years. Good. Coming back. As we finish it up with the last of this grouping, this is number 15, Captain Marvel from 1969. Again, German for so that a galaxy must that Zoe might live. Who is Zoe? I don't know. We're going to have to read it to find out. But I'll flip it over here on the back. Shots. Catalog. There we go. Oh no! Check this out. So I'll wiggle jiggle first, but I'm going to come back to this. So you can see right here. Get this out of the way so you can see all the nooks and crannies. Some ticking right here. Not too good. You press it out. Yeah, you certainly could. Would it be worth it to you? I don't know. Luckily, you're getting all those other books in this lot as well. So this one is a great reader copy. I think. We'll find out in a moment when we open it up. It seems to be a pretty good reader copy. But yeah, check that out. I'm going to bend it just a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. Put my finger behind it so you can see the difference in color. So you got a tear in that back cover. Not fantastic. Now I know what I'm doing for Halloween. As we move right through here. Yeah, not a bad copy at all. Not a bad leader copy. See this? There's a little bit of stress on the cover, so a little bit looser than I would like. Some great stuff right here. And that's going to do it for this grouping. So you got 15, you got 14, 13, 12 brand new powers with number 11, 10, and 9. You're going to get all 7 of these comic books, all one lot, all one money. All you have to do is head on over to TheBigToyAuction.com. You can leave those pre-bids right now today, or you can join us at the auction time as it all goes to one lucky bidder. Either way, we look forward to seeing you at the auction.